Back to Lloyd. Williams, 5 to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pulls up on the wing. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What a passer. Diana Taurasi sees the game like few ever have. Finds teammates in great positions. Well, when you look at the all-time leaders in points scored, Diana Taurasi is first by a wide margin. That speaks to her incredible longevity.
About a minute into this first quarter. Outside, Stewart. Inside.
I really think she's the most impactful defender in league history. Griner, a two-time Defensive Player of the Year. Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Here's Cunningham. Now a timeout called by Phoenix. Entering the league in 2004, Diana Taurasi continues to be great.
Well, part of it is her legendary competitiveness. I mean, Taurasi plays with incredible fire, and that flame is still burning strong.
Here's Griner. Clock at 6. Fires from deep, and the Mercury another three.
Look for the defense. They got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Outside Lloyd. Screen by Bird. Down low, Charles. That one falls. Her second basket of the game. She is now 2 for 3.
Such an advantage to have a scorer like Lloyd who can also pass the ball accordingly.
All right, you want to talk about the best team in league history. The 2014 Mercury have to be in the conversation. 29-5 in the regular season. Into the playoffs, they lost just one time, winning it all.
Pass to Charles. Stolen by Gray. Here's the break. And again, it's Phoenix.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
And those 2014 Phoenix Mercury, man, they had a star-studded roster.
They did. Diana Taurasi and Brittney Griner were first-team All-WNBA that season. And then Griner also won Defensive Player of the Year. And then as a team, I mean, the Mercury, first in offensive and defensive rating, just a dominant 2014 season.
Now here's Gray. Rossi outside. And the Mercury, another three.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start than they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Spins out to Lloyd to halt the run. Comes out of the gate empty.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Rossi with it. He's picked up by Charles. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Seattle calls timeout.
So both teams changing it up here. Each trip down becoming more important.
Yeah, they need to string together some successful offensive possessions and play tough D.
Now here's McMagor.
Russell.
Defended by Turner.
January outside.
Screen by McMagor.
And again, it's the Storm missing. Outside, Diggins Smith.
It's rebounded by January.
Here's Seattle. They trail by 14.
Outside, Stewart.
Over Nurse. Stewart misses.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. Here's Seattle. It's a 14-point game. January outside. Right side, Stewart. No good. Unable to end this run. That shot off. The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Mercury out front, leading by 14. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Mercury so far.
Really hard work being put in from the glass by them from the get-go.
Yeah, everyone's done a great job boxing out for them here, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
This is an important game in the Commissioner's Cup. Both teams have a shot to make the final.
And that adds another layer of excitement to this one. Regular season game with extra importance. Each squad very much alive in the cup race.
Pass to January. Outside, Williams. Charles. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Rossi left side. The shot, no good. And the Storm going the other way now. Pass to Bird. Charles. She's guarded by Griner. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Brittany Griner.
Well, in 2021, Tina Charles led the WNBA in scoring, which was her second scoring title. But when you consider that she was 33 years old, it's almost a little more impressive.
First free throw is good.
And talking about the game of Tina Charles, she's really changed it with the times.
Well, you talk about Charles' first 6 years in the league. She made just 2 threes total. But before the 2016 season, Tina added the three-point shot to her game. And guess what? Charles led the league in scoring back during the 2016 season.
That one falls, so she hits both of them.
Now a veteran, Tina Charles is well respected around the league. An effective player who continues to get it done.
Three-pointer. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Such a sharpshooter. That's almost a layup for her. So wide open.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter of action. Williams sets the screen. Pass to Bird.
Now here's McMagor.
Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Bird.
Not an easy basket from Bird, but she has tremendous body control. It's helped her throughout the years.
And here's Taurasi.
Here's the teardrop. That one is good. She has missed only one of her 6 shots from the floor.
And guys, her consistent shooting, it's helped them take this lead.
McMagor, great defending. Bird outside.
Swiped away. And the Mercury, another 3.
She's on a good pace from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second, with more to come, hopefully.
The 2020 season was just so different. The entire season was played in Bradenton, Florida, and I think that makes Seattle's championship in the Wubble that much more impressive.
Now here's Bird. January, she's covered by Taurasi.
6 on the shot clock.
Charles, no good.
And here are the Mercury. They lead by 20, and that's the most we've seen. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that 2020 championship by the Storm, arguably the most challenging title in WNBA history.
Well, you tip your hat to Bird, Stewart, Lloyd, the rest of that 2020 Storm team. The physical and mental challenges they overcome, we've never seen it. We may never see it again.
Seattle calls timeout. And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Lloyd.
And the Storm miss again.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. And that's firmly in the driver's seat.
Rebounding, it's an effort stat. They've been the more determined team to this point.
Here's Cunningham.
And the Mercury, another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Now here is Stewart.
Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Now here is Lloyd, covered by DeShields.
To the paint. Here's January. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
A decisive scorer who knows exactly when to attack. It's January's playmaking that continues to impress me.
It's good for her 8th straight basket in only 8 attempts.
She has been unconscious this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Stewart. Six to shoot. And it's off from 3-point range. Now Cunningham. Beyond the arc. Lloyd grabs the board. Got it off in time, but it's no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Mercury opening a huge gap. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Pass to Charles. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Brittany Griner.
The W25 team was unveiled in 2021. One of the selections, Tina Charles, the 2012 MVP winner. Charles has been a star in this league for well over a decade.
And the first one falls for her. And talking about Tina Charles, she's been a star in the WNBA for a very long time.
Yeah, she has put together a surefire Hall of Fame resume. She started in college with 2 titles, but then in the pros, won multiple scoring titles, won multiple rebounding titles. So if you ask me, Tina Charles is an all-timer.
Tonight's game is part of the Commissioner's Cup. So guys, what's the biggest motivation for these players in the Cup?
What about the final game grand prize money? Every player in the championship game, whether you win or you lose, gets a bonus. But the winning players are going to get a little bit more. So I would say that's great incentive for them.
LaBonca, second personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Bird. Charles. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charles. She's guarded by Griner.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's Griner.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
Tremendous offensive feel and touch from Griner. When Brittany gets in that close to the hoop, good night.
Well, 2016 was perhaps the biggest draft lottery in league history. The prize being generational star Breanna Stewart. And luckily for Seattle, the ball's bounced their way.
Here's Lloyd. Screen by Charles.
And it's Lloyd missing. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
That one drops for her.
Well, the addition of Breanna Stewart to the Storm, it changed the trajectory of this organization.
Stewie has been incredible. 2018 winning MVP, a couple finals MVPs as well. A difference maker on both ends of the floor. Breanna Stewart is the definition of a franchise player.
Now here is Stewart. Right side, Lloyd. Bird from deep. And again, it's the Storm missing. No good on the triple. Here's Seattle. Lets the floater go. Count that one.
With that make, maybe the lid on this basket will be lifted for them. And trust me, they need it.
Timeout called the Mercury.
Substitution on the court.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Tries the spin move. Outside, Diggin Smith. Gray. Nurse outside. From outside, off the mark.
Kia Nurse represented Canada at the games in Tokyo. Nurse, the undisputed leader of the Canadians, leading the entire tournament in minutes per game.
Now here is Stewart. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The rebound by Brittany Griner.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Davis.
Fires for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And for Kia Nurse, just getting to the games was an accomplishment.
Yeah, they had to win a qualification tournament in Belgium just to get there. And when you look at Kia Nurse, who is the leading scorer for Canada in the qualifiers, she's got another big goal. Now, she wants to bring Canada their first medal at the games.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Just outside. Back to Diggin Smith. From past the arc. And the Mercury, another three.
They've given up so many threes today.
Their defensive rotations on the perimeter have been abysmal.
Pass to McVigor.
To the middle. Charles. She gets it in there.
A multiple-time scoring champ. Tina Charles can put up huge numbers any night, even well into her 30s.
Now here's Davis.
Let's go with a three.
They get it back.
Here's Griner. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And the Storm with possession. Williams with it. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Back to Stewart. Over Griner. And it's Stewart missing.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
And she's able to get it back. Davis, that's good.
An absolute floor general. Vision and passing are the trademarks of Diggin Smith's game.
Here's Williams. And that's not going to go. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And this one may already have been decided. It's the Mercury delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. And it's the Mercury with the ball. Pass to Turner. Here's Davis. Up top to Shields. Out to the right wing. For three. And it's Seattle with the rebound. January outside. And here's Lavender. Right wing. Here's Talbot. To the inside. Here's January. A beautiful reverse layup.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Now here's Davis.
Outside to Shields.
Turner a screen.
The Shields can't hit. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played.
Here's Nelson. And here's Prince.
Pass to January. Offline with the three.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
The 10-footer. That one, no good. So the Storm will take it the other way.
Now Prince. Here's Nelson, defended by Turner. Offensive board.
Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Nelson.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Outside to Shields. Davis. Well, the most important part of the Commissioner's Cup, the fact that every team selects a charity that they're playing for.
Each great organization gets a donation. The winning team's charity gets an extra bonus. But really, most importantly, all the charities get some much-deserved recognition, publicity, and some love. Well, thus far, they managed to overcome an off game from her offensively.
Pass to Lavender. Prince. Now January
From outside the arc.
Turner grabs the board. Hey, and if you want to watch a WNBA game, as long as you have a smartphone, you're in luck.
The league has done a great job with streaming because you can pretty much catch a WNBA game anywhere. With so many different ways to watch, they are connecting with the younger audience.
Yeah, but also putting games on network TV, drawing huge numbers. A combination of the two has increased the fan base, and we are all for that.
Now here's January. Pass to Lavender. Shot clock at 6.
And the layup's good off the glass.
We've seen Lavender expand her range, knock down threes, but let's be real. She's still a 6'4" center. She's still a force inside.
Now here's Turner. Brianna Turner in the high post. Now here's Turner. Pass to DeShields. And here's Gustafson. She's guarded by Lavender. Now Davis.
From the arc. Drops in the tray.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Out to the left wing. And the basket by Lavender.
This had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
Now here's Davis. Pass to Gustafson. Turner. Turner with the ball. Davis.
And the Mercury, another 3.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Here's Talbot. Pass to Prince. Picked by Lavender.
Goes up on the stripe. And it's Seattle scoring again.
Easy little jump shot for her there, guys.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
Here's Davis.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.